Hey everybody, it's Craig with ClipScribe. I've got a content idea for you today. So anybody who signed up for ClipScribe has access to just a website I have called 100 Stories. And it gives you 100 video content story ideas in story form. They work for any industry because they're your stories. Some of them are serious, some of them are fun. So I was going to give you this content idea for today. If you want more of these, it basically is free if you do a ClipScribe free trial, and you'll get access to it. You know, once you sign up for the free trial, you can cancel anytime. And it's a whole platform. It schedules these content ideas for you. So if you're just needing some inspiration, this could definitely help you out. So the idea for today is something called child's play. And this is what it looks like on my 100 Stories story page here for Monday, August 15th. And the idea is, did you have a business of any sort when you were a child? What did you sell? How did it go? What did you learn from it? So many of us had some kind of businesses when we were kids, whether it was just a lemonade stand. Maybe you didn't have anything at all. So maybe this idea is not ideal, but maybe you have some other kind of initiative that you put forth. Again, these are story bases based on whatever stories you can tell. I definitely had one business that I remember when I was a kid that stands out to me, and it was selling caterpillars, which I know just sounds crazy insane, but we had these brown, fuzzy caterpillars when I was a kid. I grew up in Florida and near Orlando, Florida, a little town called Mount Dora, and we kind of lived out in the country a little bit. And during this certain time of year, we find these little brown, fuzzy caterpillars that would just be all over the place. You know, I called them woolly worms. I don't think that's what they were actually called, but that's what I called them. And so I would gather up these little brown, fuzzy caterpillars, and I would put them in a fishbowl. And I would take them to school, and I was probably somewhere around maybe third or fourth grade when I did this. And would you believe I sold these caterpillars that you could have just purchased? I mean, you could have just grabbed one off the ground. I don't know. Maybe they were just at my house and they weren't really found at the school that I was at. Looking back, I'm not really sure what the story was on that, but I think I sold them for 10 to 15 cents a piece. And my friends bought them up. They loved them. They'd buy these little woolly worms and I guess have them as pets or whatever. Who knows? They probably poisoned them in some way. I have no idea. But I just know that was one of the first tastes of entrepreneurship I ever had as a kid, was selling my friends little brown woolly worms that they could have gotten themselves. But you know, that's what business is, right? You find something that you can provide. Yes, somebody else could maybe do it themselves, but you can do it better or quicker or faster, or maybe they just don't want to do it. Maybe my friends had no desire to go out and hunt for little brown caterpillars, but the fact that I delivered them to them in my little fishbowl and for a great deal, such as 10 to 15 cents, what a bargain. You know, I probably bought a carton of milk or an orange juice with that money, with the money I made from that. So that's my story. I'd love to hear your story. Or if you're creating your own video content, take this idea, child's play. This is not something where you know, obviously you're not to copy somebody else's. Come up with your own story. What did you do when you were a kid? When was your first taste of something entrepreneurial, if you had any? Or maybe it was some other initiative that you took that you could share and entertain or inspire others. So hopefully that was entertaining for you as well. Let me know what you got in the comments. Tell me some of your own stories in the comments as well. I'd love to hear them. And other than that, I look forward to seeing you on another video. Thanks.